You have an opportunity right now to either more deeply and more truly align with your soul, your purpose, your mission here, to heal yourself, to break free from generational traumas, to let go of your pain of the past that is still lingering in your body and manifesting through your experience, and to take full ownership of your inner guidance system and the role that you are here to play in life, or you have an opportunity to stay asleep to your own power. Right now, we are ascending, yeah? You have an opportunity to ascend. What is required for that, though, is for you to more deeply listen and to trust in your own inner guidance system. This is what I want to share with you. Right now, you have to trust yourself and not be looking outside at the world and what's playing out there for any forms of external safety. True safety is created through your own body and understanding of your true self and making decisions that are based on your true self instead of the programmed fear and the narrative that is playing out in the world. I want to talk about trusting yourself and aligning to your highest potential and purpose in this video. So please like and subscribe if you support this channel. I appreciate you being here. My name is Grace Moralia. What I do is I specialize in trauma and subconscious healing. I help you release inner blocks, wounds, limiting beliefs from your past, like childhood, or any past experiences that are keeping you stuck, whether that's patterns keeping you stuck, any wounds keeping you stuck, beliefs that are keeping you stuck in repetitive patterns or cycles that you do not want to be in anymore that are holding you back. So the way that we do this is through one-on-one coaching. I have 2 spots available for that for the next month. If this is something you're interested in, you can reach out to me directly through my number. Tell me a little bit about your situation and what you're moving through. Basically, what we'll do is get you clarity. I'll bring down soul guidance for you from your soul. We'll really read the energy and see how you can get in alignment with your highest path and go into subconscious healing practices like mixture of hypnotherapy, parts work, energy healing, and coaching to identify and release these core wounds from your body and really help you get on the right trajectory for your life. So this is for you if you're ready for a transformation. Maybe you've tried therapy, maybe you've tried other modalities and haven't had a breakthrough that you really want. I can show you tools and strategies and also hold space for those deeper parts of you to transform into love and self-love and healing and alignment. So definitely reach out if that calls to you. You can check my website and testimonials. I also have a smaller inner child subconscious healing and trauma healing course below that you can grab right now. So check those out as well. All right, so let's talk about this. You never really have to worry about if you are on the right path as long as you are listening to your own inner guidance system. If you're ignoring any parts of yourself right now, whether that's your soul and your body telling you that you need to focus on your health, or maybe you need to focus on your creative projects, or maybe you know you need to work specifically with childhood trauma, whatever it is for you, focusing inwards and paying attention to those messages in every moment is what's going to make sure that is going to ensure that you are on the right path. The issue with this world is it's set up to perpetuate fear and limitation and scarcity narratives so that you stay small and stuck. You are the only person that can free yourself by your self-belief and working on becoming who you truly are. There have been way too many things that have convinced you that you don't have as much power, that you need to rush, that you should do better, do more, do better, do more. And this keeps you out of alignment and it creates a lower vibration that takes you away from your authentic truth. Your authentic truth speaks to you in the quiet spaces and is underneath the traumas and wounds and limiting beliefs that have been holding you back for so long. Every single human has these things, but you get to choose whether these traumas, these wounds can empower you into sovereignty and into alignment and into deeper levels of truth so that you can share your essence with the world, or you get to choose, and God bless everyone, but there are many people who are in victimhood and you can see them in older generations especially because of the weight of their past. If you did not have the weight of your past, if you did not have the conditioning of the world, who would you be? Who would you be without those false identities? Your soul knows what you're here to learn. Your soul knows the exact timing you're supposed to receive things. And your main goal should be to get as connected and clear to that essence as possible. That's all. You got to show up for yourself and stop putting other people before your own inner needs. Because right now, there's so much light that's available on this planet. You get to choose the timeline of ascension, of personal development, of soul alignment, but you have to be the one to say yes to it. You have to transcend the stories of the mind, transmute the stories of the mind, and choose that, you know what, I am worthy and deserving, and watch your soul show you what's right for you when you pause and listen. I know that you want to be farther than you are. I know that you have these stories that you should have already had the business by now, especially you light worker. If you're a light worker, you should have already had the business by now. You should have already done the creative thing. You should have already been here. You should have this much money. You should have this. That's not, as long as you are living in alignment, those stories don't involve you. If you're actively not living in alignment, then your role should be doing absolutely everything that you can in every way that you can to be honest with yourself about what is holding you back and releasing those things. What habits are you continuing to perpetuate right now? What relationships? Where do you need to have boundaries? What is showing up in your world around you? What are you acting out on that is a representation of a lower timeline and pattern of yourself, a lower version of yourself? The goal is not perfection on the healing and personal growth path, or when you're trying to be in your highest alignment. The goal is self-honesty. The goal is being honest about what you need in any phase of your life, and that is based on a moment-to-moment basis. So what I tell my clients is this: notice where you're overgiving your energy. 30% of the energy that you give to others in the form of overgiving and people-pleasing, take it back and use that for yourself. I have a masterclass called From People Pleaser to Self-Empowered. I'll link it below, and it's a self-love accelerator. Both of those are combined right now. If you buy the self-love accelerator, I'll give you From People Pleaser to Self-Empowered for free. These teach you how to get out of people-pleasing tendencies and learn to love yourself in a practical, grounded way. Very, very powerful. So take your energy back from people pleasing at 30% and start asking yourself, what does my soul need me to do to come into the next level of me? If you're wanting the money, if you're wanting the relationship, if you're wanting the self-love, you have to be radically honest about what's blocking you from that and what's keeping you from the voice of your soul. The ways that you act out of alignment, you are taking yourself away from your soul. You're slowing down your timeline. So be real with that. You want to hold on to the relationship. You want to hold on to the sense of safety that comes with something that's out of alignment. Well, it's not true safety. That's rooted in fear. True safety is you attuning to your true nature and acting from your own best interest. Yes, it's calling you into the unknown. Yes, that's scary in some regards. But what's scarier is ignoring your true needs. What's scarier is not actualizing your potential because you're choosing to stay in the small self. That's scarier. Let yourself humble yourself. Look in the mirror. You're holding on to these wounds. You're holding on to these blocks. You have to be like, you know what? Fuck this. I deserve more. Choose your hard. Either stay stuck and small, and that's hard, or grow by facing yourself and healing yourself and letting go of the past. Okay? Choose your hard. I know that facing yourself and letting go of the past is hard, but it is how you become your true self. And this is what I found in my 10 years of experience and past 5 years in practice helping people heal traumas and limiting beliefs and blocks, is that, yes, I have to face my own shit every day, and it's hard, but I get to become the person I'm meant to be, and doors open for me because I'm willing to face myself and open those doors. So I'm asking you to step into your role on this planet because you can clearly see that there's a lot of people who are lost, and your gifts are very important to share with the planet. And you have to give yourself that permission beyond the stories of your past that are telling you that you're not good enough, that you have to prove it, that you have to go faster, go harder. That's all bullshit. Your inner guidance is always available for you, leading you, guiding you, bringing you love, bringing you alignment, bringing you opportunities to heal and grow. But you have to say yes to those things and let go of the distractions long enough to nurture the voice of the soul, to love the voice of the soul, to act on the voice of the soul. What is your soul asking you to do right now in this phase? Please be brave enough to face that. Be brave enough to act on that, and you will thank yourself later. Your future self will thank you, okay? So that's my message for today. And trust yourself. Listen, one more thing. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Don't allow other people's projections of you to become your truth. Know what your truth is. You don't need to share certain things with certain people. You can keep them to yourself. As long as you're connected to yourself and acting on your best interest to the best of your ability, that's your path. That's it. You do not need validation. You need self-validation and self-honesty. It's not about perfection. It's about honesty and healing yourself, because your soul is beneath those traumas and your highest potential is beneath those traumas and wounds and beliefs. And if you really want that transformation, if you really want to feel what it's like to be the best version of you, then it's time to say yes to yourself and stop the BS. That's exactly what I can teach you how to do and hold space for you in my coaching programs. So reach out if this interests you, and I love you. And let me know in the comments if this was helpful. I'll talk to you soon. Trust your timing. Trust your timing. Listen to yourself. Trust your timing. All right, bye.